Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my top 5 women's fragrances, the ones that I consider the sexiest and the ones that are the most complimented in my collection. But before we get there, I want to remind you to subscribe down below and to press the notifications bell so that way you do not miss any of my future videos. The first fragrance I'm going to be talking about is no coincidence Light Blue Intense from Dolce Gabbana. I don't know why I always end up filming at noon and it is extremely hot. So I just love spraying it right now because it is a perfect fragrance for springtime / summertime. We've talked about it before. It has a lot of citrus and a lot of green apple as well as musk. But it is that combination of the citrus and the green apple with the jasmine that it also has that it gives this fragrance an extremely clean, fresh, and even sexy hint. It is very difficult to find a fragrance that is fresh and citrusy and find it to be sexy. This is, I think, one of the few that men love. I get a lot of compliments with this one, even though I haven't had it for so long. I'm sure I will continue to get many more. But yes, men love this fragrance. They love the original as well. They think it's super sexy, but in a very effortless way, which is completely true. This is a summer, springtime, daytime fragrance, but I also think it's good for a summer night. And it is just kind of that fragrance that you would wear without putting that much effort, like I was saying, into your outfit or your makeup or your hair. You kind of just throw on, I don't know, anything that makes you feel good and put on this fragrance. And that's it, you're going to smell incredibly sexy. That's Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. The next one I have here is Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. This is a fragrance that will always be in my collection. It is a classic, everyone knows about it. Yeah, it is very popular, but I still love it immensely. It is very citrusy. It has a lot of jasmine, some musk, and also some patchouli. The patchouli is actually really prominent. Like I was saying, I adore this fragrance. I think it's for a very sophisticated, elegant woman who, not so much like the previous one, knows what she's doing. This is not a super effortless fragrance at all. I think this is one for someone who does put a lot of effort in, I don't know, the way that they are, the way that they look. It is a very complimented fragrance in my collection, probably the second most, if not the most complimented one. Women have complimented me on it a lot, but men have actually done so a lot more. I think men love this fragrance. Some do not, but the majority do. They think it is sexy and, like I was saying, a very elegant, bossy, sophisticated kind of way. Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. The next fragrance I have here is Angel from Mugler, and I cannot believe that I'm showing you guys this fragrance in one of my sexiest, most complimented list, because I used to hate this fragrance so much. The first time I smelled it, I could not understand why someone would want to smell like this. And yes, it is very polarizing. People either love it or hate it. And I started to find its charm gradually. It is a very complex fragrance. It has like this of notes in the pyramid list. It literally has it has gourmand notes like coconut, amber, caramel, chocolate, vanilla. It also has bergamot, rose. It's just an incredibly complex fragrance, and by some it is considered a masterpiece. I personally prefer the Eau de Toilette version, and I have even tried to make my own Eau de Toilette of this fragrance at home. But this one, like I was saying, those who have enjoyed this fragrance on me have told me that it's the best smelling fragrance that they have found on my skin, which is crazy. And then other people maybe do not like it as much, but they remain silent. So yeah, those who do like it will think that you smell like a goddess. Angel from Mugler. The next fragrance that I have here is Versace Dylan Blue. This is actually, I think, my first fragrance review on this channel that I did like a month and a half ago. So go check it out if you want a bit of a more in-depth review. I like this fragrance. It is fruity. It has a lot of green apple and peach. Those are the main notes that I pick up. It smells a lot like a very luxurious shampoo. That's kind of the vibe that it gives me, just clean, fresh, shampoo-like. However, it is very sexy. Guys do like this fragrance a lot, which surprised me. They compliment me on it a lot. Regardless of the packaging, it's not really like a nighttime going out fragrance at all. It is more of like a daytime going to work, super elegant kind of fragrance. That's kind of what it is. Kind of elegant fragrance for someone who's very polished, who has maybe like a high status position or something at work. That's what I see this fragrance working for. Guys will compliment you on it. It is very fruity, very clean. They love it. So I definitely recommend Versace de l'Homme Bleu. My number one fragrance from this list is La Nuit Trésor from Lancome. This is definitely one of my favorite fragrances of all time, my most complimented and sexiest of this list. It is a gourmand fragrance with lots of caramel, strawberry, rose. It has some patchouli. The caramel is extremely noticeable in here. People just love this fragrance, not just men. Women also compliment me on it, but yes, men do love it the most. When I spray it, I can tell just by their faces that they like it. I have had people asking me what this fragrance is so they can buy it for their girlfriends or for, I don't know, some person in their lives. So totally recommend La Nuit Trésor. It lasts forever, it projects super well. And something interesting about it is that it smells a lot like L'Extase from Nina Ricci, but that one's a little bit more mature and elegant, I would say. Whereas this one is a little bit better for going out, for nighttime. I do not suggest that you wear this one in the summer at all. It is definitely one that's better for nighttime and for winter. It could be a little bit suffocating in the high heat, but if you wear it in the right time, the right situation, I promise you compliments will rain on you. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, to leave me your comments down below, and to subscribe.